just heading out for a night walk next to a little spring here along a track, just looking for some buffalo or whatever I can find, something interesting, and hopefully find some buffalo. Got my Hike micro thermal imaging monocular, see if we have a bit of luck, and also got my dancing boots, crocodiles, so hopefully no snakes. So wish me luck. See if I can give you a view through this. I don't know if that'll work. Oh yeah, sort of. Yeah. There it is, a bit of a view through the thermal imaging monocular. See what we can find. The first animal that I found was a young buffalo bull. I reckon he's maybe just old enough to start thinking about getting a girlfriend or two and start getting into a few fights, but I think he's got a bit of work to do yet. In this footage, I'm just doing a quick scan around, making sure there's no other buffalo behind me that I haven't seen, just to be on the safe side, because I've been concentrating on the buffalo in front of me for a few minutes. Here he is, having a bit of a half-assed attempt at scratching an itch by giving a bit of a kick at his underbelly. It doesn't look very successful. Then you can also notice that he really is feeling pretty nervous. He sensed that something's not right. Obviously he's heard me shuffling around a bit, and I'm also feeling a bit nervous too, so I don't blame him. And eventually he gets tired of the whole shenanigan and he starts drifting away, and that was the end of the first encounter, which was pretty fun. Ant hills or termite mounds are prolific in northern Australia, and in this little area there's just hundreds of them. They're not the biggest ones, but they're certainly pretty cool to look at through the thermal imaging monocular, and it's also pretty cool to just again have a quick flick through of some of the different colour options. My next wildlife encounter for the evening was this pair of buffaloes. I'm pretty sure they're young buffalo bulls. I could be wrong. They knew something was not right. They knew something was out there in the darkness, but they stayed pretty relaxed, just chilling under a tree, not really doing much except just standing and watching and listening. I heard a bit of a flapping commotion up in a tree above me and scanned up there, and sure enough found a beautiful flying fox looking at me briefly before resuming feeding on the flowers, and it was a really cool experience to just watch it, thinking it was invisible, because we don't really get to see how they interact and feed at night time. So this was cool. My last encounter for the evening was with this really small herd of buffalo cows and calves. I'm pretty sure they're cows and calves, maybe one young bull, really young bull in amongst them. And they were just feeding along at a great pace, and they did not sense me at all. They knew nothing. They were oblivious to me, and it was just really neat to see them on a mission, putting food into their bellies.